In the history of Bollywood, many films have failed. Some disappeared quietly. Some were forgotten forever. But one film did something impossible. It was declared a flop. Critics rejected it. Audiences were confused. And yet, years later, the same film would be called the greatest Bollywood movie ever made. This is the story of how a failure rewrote history. The Big Dream. In the early 1970s, two young writers, Salim and Javed, had an unusual idea. They wanted to mix friendship, revenge, humor, violence, and tragedy into one single film. No songs every 10 minutes. No clear hero or villain. Just raw characters. Real emotions. Director Ramesh Sippy believed in the vision. The film was called Sholay. The budget was massive for its time. The expectations were even bigger. Bollywood was watching. On the 15th August 1975, Sholay released across India. And then something strange happened. The theaters were quiet. Audiences didn't clap. They didn't cheer. They left confused. Critics were brutal. Too long. Too violent. Unclear story. Neither art nor entertainment. Newspapers used one word repeatedly: flop. For the makers, it was heartbreaking. Why it failed at first? The truth is, Sholay was ahead of its time. The villain Gabbar was terrifying, not funny. The heroes were flawed, not perfect. The dialogues were strange, not poetic. The ending was dark, not happy. Indian audiences in 1975 weren't ready for this kind of cinema. So theaters slowly started emptying. Some even removed the film early. It seemed over. The slow magic begins. But then something unexpected happened. People who watched it once started coming back again. They began repeating the dialogues. They laughed harder the second time. They understood the characters better. Word of mouth spread. Not fast, not loud, but deep. Single-screen theaters kept the film running. 1 week became 2. 2 became 10. And suddenly, the same theaters that were empty were now houseful. From flop to phenomenon. Month after month, Sholay refused to leave theaters. Cities, small towns, villages, everyone wanted to watch it. Gabbar Singh became a legend. Kitni Admitha became history. Jai and Viru became symbols of friendship. The film ran for 5 years in some theaters. What was once called a failure became the biggest blockbuster of Indian cinema. Not through marketing, not through hype, but through time. Why Sholay changed Bollywood forever? After Sholay, villains became powerful characters. Dialogues became cultural memory. Friendship became cinematic emotion. Action films gained depth. Every generation rediscovered it. Fathers showed it to sons. Theaters became temples of nostalgia. Sholay didn't just succeed. It redefined success. The real lesson? History doesn't remember opening day collections. It remembers impact. Sholay teaches us something powerful. Sometimes when the world calls you a failure, you might just be too early. They called it a flop. Time called it a legend. And Bollywood was never the same again.